Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Steven Strasburg gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
At the plate, Rod Carew. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
So digging in now, Joe Torre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is a member of the 500 home run club. Now, that club isn't as exclusive as it used to be, but that's a lot of dingers. Appreciate this guy. It's going to be fun to watch him hit. He's one of the all-time greats.
Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The next twin up, Frank Thomas. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. On the season, Thomas is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Fred McGriff. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
McGriff.
Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. 3-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Jorge Posada, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. McGriff on second. Posada at first. 2 out in the inning. And that misses. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Chopper foul. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Minneapolis following this. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 16.
Standing in, Garrett Anderson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So striding in, Jason Kipnis, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Jason Kipnis.
From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Striding in once again, Rod Carew. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Joe Torre, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but if it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ken Griffey Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. But foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Ian Kinsler.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. McGriff in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 1-0 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Strasburg on 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first two batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
For 3, Bryce.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Ramirez, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Bullet back up the middle. Griffey Jr. has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that the Twins are currently best in the AL in that category. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. One and two to the Twins catcher.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McGriff is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So coming to the plate, George Brett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Brett makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
In there, 3-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Count remains full. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get there as it falls in.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strasburg comes set. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Torre. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is skied out toward right. Suzuki moves over, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Garrett Anderson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Three and 2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. 0-1. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count 1-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Thomas is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So stepping in, Fred McGriff. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Jorge.
Now batting, Jorge Posada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he takes ball one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. McGriff over at second. Posada at first. 1 gone. Misses. Ball 2. Two. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Hit back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That ball went out.
That's wide, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
One of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Next for Minnesota,
in now, Mitch Garver.
the catcher.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And it's fouled away. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either.
baseman.
Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Oh.
2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Garver is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped up. Simmons waits on it, and that retires the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters do up the start. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Rod Carew.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, 2 to Rod Carew.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman Joe Torre.
In now, Joe Torre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here comes Junior. First delivery to him on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Brad Week will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McGriff is creeping up on what's going to be a very exciting milestone achievement, and the entire baseball world will be watching him closely as he does so. 500 career homers is right around the corner.
Matty, it's all he's thinking about, and he should be thinking about it. He's been so great, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it, and the game will shut down and give him a standing ovation when he hits that 500th homer.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Davis. He went deep last time up.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Inside, ball 2.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're
Now
hanging
batting,
on to a slim lead,
number
and the
16.
last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt
Your
you.
attention,
So we'll see
please.
if that's the case here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So they'll go
Number
to the bullpen
33.
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Garrett Anderson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in, Ian Kinsler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 3-1. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins 2. Riding in, Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The right fielder.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fouled off. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Anderson on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next to bat for Toronto, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Rosario at second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. To Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For Toronto, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading
0
up
for 2.
for the
He's flown
Twins,
out twice.
the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Knebel is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Too high. 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Still 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Derek Law enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Rod Carew. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kiermaier will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Frank Thomas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Drilled right back up the middle. And he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy anytime he gets on. Usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 9, D. Jordan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Gordon on at first. Nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. To Carew at second. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, George Brett. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, should the lead hold. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Cole Hamels earns his first win of the season. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.